guys, and welcome to Village Eats, our Greenwood Village cooking show where we meet our neighbors, we cook some good food, and we have some fun. So today, I have local celebrities with us. I'm so excited about my guests. We've got Mike and Rodney from the Public Safety Brothers. They have their own video series and YouTube channel, and they are doing some amazing things in our community. So welcome. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
It's our pleasure. We appreciate it.
It's a little different than what we're used to, but
Yeah,
we're excited to do this.
awesome. Well, we're going to start off right now with this holiday tea that I made you guys. I like to do like some kind of little drink to start off the show, so I thought, oh, why not do a holiday tea? So I made this before you came, and it is some lemons, some oranges, boiled up with some water and some Earl Grey tea, some cinnamon and cloves and honey and let's see, pineapple juice, like a whole bunch of yummy things.
No
here.
hidden surprises.
So no hidden surprises.
Okay,
you know what, you could spike this.
Yeah.
You absolutely could, but
trying to figure
sometimes it's nice to have non-alcoholic options.
Chris and everybody else usually comes on your show, they get to drink wine.
I know.
And that was only once.
Cheers.
Once we had the wine. Cheers.
Well, that's
Welcome.
once
Yeah.
We're not allowed.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
It is
that's
really good.
good.
We'll be drinking it throughout the show. So it's Earl Grey tea, and then oranges and lemons, kind of all boiled up together with cinnamon sticks and cloves, and then there's a little bit of honey, and then I put in some pineapple juice, and then the juice of the lemons and the oranges. Well, it could be, but it's not. And you can serve it warm or cold.
Not this time.
So just like another holiday option, right? So
Definitely. We always have.
options are
I
good.
feel like I could carol all night though with this. This is great for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is good for the pipes.
That would be
is
perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
It
perfect.
is.
All right, so I want to hear
I
about
could
the
sing forever. I really could.
I want to hear about the Public Safety Brothers and whose brainchild it is, and
Well,
how long has it been going? You have pretty many videos.
May.
yeah, since May.
Okay.
And I don't know when it was before that, but Rodney came to me and he said, hey, guess what we're gonna do? I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, we're gonna start doing these videos. It's gonna be a huge thing, people are gonna love it because we're gonna be promoting safety, especially to a lot of the youth. And I'm picking you to do it with me. So I got voluntold, I guess.
Kind of
So
one
you
of
can
those
say
things.
that.
And I went to a social media conference, and you got some different ideas about how to get out public safety to the community. And so I figured we figured we would do our public safety videos with some humor. We
Great.
don't script anything. We just kind of do it off the fly. So our very first
Same,
video,
same.
right? So our very first video that we
professional.
did was about the traffic that was going to be coming into graduation at the high school.
Yeah, that's a big day.
That was our very first video. In fact, what made us laugh is because as Michael and I were walking with the video camera, it cut off the top of his head. So all you could see in the camera screen was just his eyeballs and his mouth talking. That was it. And I just laughed. I'm like, this is it. This is what we're going to do.
We had no idea
I
how
know.
to use the equipment, what we were doing. We just kind of went for it. And
But I did notice that your videos are all about 2 minutes or under 2 minutes.
Right.
That's well
and I think that's perfect.
It is perfect.
It's absolutely perfect because, I mean, we all have. I just found out that a goldfish has an attention span of 9 seconds. And humans now, after our phones and all this stuff, our attention span is 8 seconds. Just found that out. So, I mean,
I believe
2
it.
minutes. 2 minutes is a stretch for us.
Oh yeah,
It is.
yeah.
So
Imagine us
that's
trying
what
to create it.
and fast and a lot of editing.
I want to know how many times it took to do the lip sync. How many
We
takes?
did 6 takes of the Thriller Mega Mix.
So
That also took a lot of convincing to have Mike do with me.
yeah. Well, the thing is, and there's a lot of them out there. I don't know if you've seen some of them. I didn't really know that until afterwards. And then you kind of showed me there's a ton of them.
Okay.
The problem, not really a problem, I guess maybe it's a good thing. We didn't know, I didn't know what Rodney was going to do. He didn't know what I was going to do. We just kind of pushed play and
Yeah.
we just kind of went for it.
Yeah.
So what you saw was just us and our love for Michael Jackson, I guess, or Rodney's love for Michael Jackson, and I remember a lot of it. So I never danced to
And see a
those
lot of
songs,
things.
I
It's
guess.
gone viral, and
Yes,
if the
did.
audience
It
hasn't
was
watched it, you
so
guys have to look for it.
And I'll
It's
tell
pretty
you, a lot of the things that people don't realize is we had the words taped up on the windshield of the vehicle.
You did?
Because we didn't know the words. If you look at the video, and now that I tell you you'll see this, I'm sitting kind of like back, kind of weird, because I have my Ion rocker box sitting on my floorboard, so I couldn't. It was so we're like all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was just. But we did it.
And there's not a lot of room in a patrol car, whether
There's
you
not.
realize it or not. So we did what we could, and we had my phone on the dashboard.
So it's all from your phone?
Yes.
Yeah,
Aw.
this
It's all from the phone.
we're pretty high tech.
Pretty high tech. The iPhone 10?
No, it's a
It's
Google
like-
Pixel 2, and it works great.
Google Pixel 2, and
Our staff is right here.
Yes,
this
this
is
is
our
us.
whole crew. So,
our whole crew, and then
yeah.
our producer
Good.
Melissa.
Tight.
We call Melissa our producer because she has to fund us somehow.
Yeah.
And she's good at it.
Yeah.
Although she never wants me to eat pictures.
Well, we can change that eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We will.
we could. She's going to be on the cooking show.
We have to have her
Very soon.
eventually.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I heard she likes to cook.
Yes.
She's pretty amazing at it too.
Yeah.
And she's a real ham. And
And she is.
loves
And,
the camera.
and one day when we see that video, we'll do some outtakes because there's outtakes
Oh, man.
of that video where we're lip syncing, but you can hear us.
Laughing.
And I have to actually
singing.
edited the music into our video, so I had to match our lips to the music.
Oh,
That
that's
was the
super hard.
hardest thing that I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, we can talk more about that.
We will.
As we're cooking. As we're cooking.
Well, yeah.
So we have been taking like requests from people, and people will email me what they're interested in. And initially, we did like a lot of meals, and we did a breakfast, and what's the next logical thing is snacks. And as like the holidays are here, and we think about like cookie trays, and getting
Yeah.
together with friends, like it's a lot of sugar and a lot of not so healthy foods. So
This is a better choice.
this is a better choice.
And also, I don't know if you know, but Ronnie loves sweets.
Perfect.
But I
Mike
hate 'em.
hates them.
Okay, so I do have
this
a
might
little
be
bit of a
good.
sweet tooth, but I try to eliminate sugar in my diet. But
So these might
this
be
is
perfect.
what we're making today. They're called, there's a lot of different names that you can call these. People will call them energy balls, or protein balls, or fat balls, or just a replacement for your protein bar, or a breakfast bar, or they're just like any type, so versatile.
It's starting to
So-
feel like a Saturday Night Live skit.
I know.
It is.
I think I like fat balls.
Okay.
Fat balls?
Yeah.
We'll go with fat balls. So the reason why people say that they're fat balls is they're loaded with really, really, really good, healthy fat and minimal carbs. So
And a lot of protein.
and a lot of protein. So we're gonna make 3 kinds.
Okay.
One, like most people know, and I'll give you a lot of different variations for the first one. So the first one is basically peanut butter chocolate, which is like
there you
go. I
the
love those.
combination,
Absolutely.
the winning
Reese's.
combination.
Right.
Can't go
And it
wrong.
has oats and some other stuff, and you can also add, like whatever nuts you have in your pantry or dried fruit or whatever. So once you get that base down, you got it. The second one we're gonna do is more of like coconut. So it's like coconut flakes and a whole
like
bunch
coconut.
of different kinds of nuts. And we're gonna have Rodney here operate the Cuisinart. So coconut, the second one, and the third one is
I'm not trusted
pumpkin.
with sharp
Oh, man.
objects.
Anyway,
All right, so there might be a few takes on the Cuisinart. You're saying that?
Well, as long as he's doing it, not me. I can't operate sharp objects right now. I'm just.
All right.
I cut my finger last night chopping onions. But
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
you
about
you
me.
can stir. There's no cutting today.
Okay, good, I'll
You can
stir.
stir. All right. Let's start with peanut butter chocolate fat balls.
All
Let's
right.
do it. All right.
fat balls of protein.
I can't wait.
All right. So this, like I said, is super easy and versatile.
Yeah, and I think I recognize all these.
You recognize all the
Yes,
ingredients. Okay,
definitely.
we're going to start with peanut butter. Do you just
Okay,
want to
sure.
put the peanut butter in? You might need that. And it's just, I use organic, just peanuts and salt. Sometimes there's, there's.
Do you use that little
good-
like machine at the store that you get the peanuts and then you ground it up yourself?
Yeah, every once in a while I will, but I like that Justin's brand.
I like Justin's
yeah,
too.
I think they're
Almond
pretty good.
butter's great.
But I also choose whatever's on sale.
Sure. Me too.
So we have a cup of peanut butter,
Okay.
and then we have
like
a
that.
cup and a half of oats, and I use the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oats,
Oh, yeah.
old-fashioned oats, and a little pinch of salt.
How much is a pinch?
That much.
I mean, that's it, right?
That's it. Like
I've always wanted to ask somebody that too. Like, what is
Yeah.
a pinch exactly?
Yeah, pinch.
And what's a dash?
the same as a pinch,
Now,
but only a liquid
Be
form.
honest with us. Tell us, really.
Yeah.
So, like, when you're cooking in your kitchen and you have this, do you, like, lick it? And know if nobody's watching?
Yeah.
I just
always,
wanted to-
always. Yeah.
It's like when you make cake batter.
Yeah, the
say
cake batter for
Everybody has to
sure.
lick. Okay.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Okay, coconut, shredded coconut, easy.
Oh.
We've got some vanilla, easy. All things that you have.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Do you know how much alcohol's in vanilla?
Maybe we could put it in
lot.
our drink.
No, when I was a kid, I actually found a bottle of vanilla my mom was making. I'm not even kidding you. I was like 6 years old. My mom found me after drinking it, and I was hammered.
Are you kidding?
I'm not even kidding you. It was
There's no alcohol in vanilla.
yeah, there's a
There's
ton.
no.
I'm not even kidding you. It's a true story. You can
It's
ask
a
my mom right
vanilla
now.
bean?
I was drunk.
Okay, now we're gonna have to look that up. All
6
right.
years old. It was so. She was terrified. I was
so
like
weird.
under the cabinet, and it smells so good, but it tastes horrible.
It does taste terrible. I mean, on its own.
Right.
Okay, so I did, these are like the organic, I think they're called Good Life dark chocolate chips. So what you want to look for with chocolate chips is the dark chocolate, and if you can get 70% or higher of cacao, that's like the natural chocolate. So
Oh.
yeah, so that's just a little.
And dark chocolate's better for you, isn't it?
Dark chocolate is so good for you. Tons of good antioxidants and.
Is it good for you or better for you?
It's actually good for you, and it's
Okay.
good for like brain health and
Well, I need that too.
yeah, anti-inflammatory. All right, so then we have some honey and some local Colorado honey because we're here in Colorado, so why not? And that's it. So this is like the basic part of this recipe. If you want to add, like if you at your house have some peanuts you want to add in here, or you really like, I don't know, pistachios, or you really like any kind of nut or any kind of dried fruit is good in here. I just seriously look in my cabinet and just start pouring stuff in a bowl. And the reason why I like this recipe, and I'm just gonna let Mike go to town here, is because you can just stir it up. Like, you don't need the Cuisinart for this. It does take a couple minutes, so he's gonna have fun with that.
Yeah.
He does.
But it really does take a second, and you don't need anything special. So anybody
Or time.
can make these.
Now, do you typically put nuts in your balls?
Yeah, I do. I like the peanuts. Or sometimes I use like
It's so good.
chunky peanut butter too, and that's a good.
There you go.
That's a good option.
Chunky peanut butter would be actually much better.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
That would be good. Let's make all hands on deck for this. Literally. All right, so
Okay.
we're gonna just use some spoons, and here I'm just gonna put some. Start rolling. Start
Oh,
rolling. I need your
oh,
help.
okay.
That's
They
what you're
look
here
done.
for. Yeah, no,
So then you
roll them
just-
up.
Now,
There you go.
doesn't matter
That's
what
it.
size ball you have?
No.
Or all balls? Well, I guess,
Small is good because then you can put the whole thing.
there you go. Yeah,
Eat the whole thing.
a
One.
bunch of small balls.
Yeah. All right. This is
And
gonna
then
be.
they probably, and they last.
These last for a long time. You can put it in the fridge, and you
like
can
them
freeze
out,
them. So say
probably mix it
say
up.
you have done, you put this all together, and you're like, hey, these aren't coming together. They're not, they're
not
too
forming.
dry. Just add a little bit more honey, or add a little bit more vanilla, or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So that's why you don't really even need the measurements
Yeah.
so much. You can
And
just
honey gives your ball a really good flavor, though, right?
it sure does.
Hold it together.
All
I
right.
think.
Holds it together. Yeah, you
I
can
think
tell
it's
it's
just-
kind of sticky.
It's great. I mean, you were not kidding when you said that this is like the easiest thing that we've ever done.
I know, but you're gonna make these. I seriously started making these a couple of years ago, and now we don't even buy the granola bars anymore. We used to buy all the Cliff bars and
Sure.
all of
Now,
that. These
what-
are
Do these dry out at all?
not really.
I mean, they'll keep for a little
Yeah,
bit.
just put them in the fridge. The other ones that we're gonna make, the coconut ones, they're actually better when they're like a little frozen. So
Oh.
I usually put those right in the freezer, and then right before I'm gonna eat them, take them out. But these, imagine you're going to a holiday party and it's like a bunch of, they're good, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That really is good.
This is like a good, it's a healthy option, but it also tastes good. So,
Well, I mean, it's got everything that, who doesn't like peanut butter?
who doesn't like peanut butter and
Throw some
chocolate
chocolate in
together, right?
Yeah, and
Right.
and like you said, they're gluten free. So, for those folks that can't have gluten,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's such a
Gluten-free,
fantastic.
sugar-free, dairy-free.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. It's free
For our
of all
friends.
those things, but it's flavorful. All right, so we got the peanut butter chocolate ones done. Now we're gonna wash our hands and move on to the next. Okay, we are off to our second fat ball, protein ball, whatever you want to call them.
Sure.
Okay, deliciousness. This one is a coconut. So we've got a lot of different forms of coconut here. We have coconut oil, coconut butter, and coconut. So lots of coconut, hence the name coconut.
Coconut.
Okay, so
sense.
Pretty clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one we're going to use the Cuisinart, and if you don't have a Cuisinart, I have used a high speed blender before.
Okay.
I got this fancy little machine. So don't be nervous if you don't have one. You don't really need one.
So spoon mixing, not.
A spoon
Probably
mixing is
the
not
option.
going to work
Probably
out
not gonna be for this one.
at all,
So-
but something
just gonna stand over
something
here.
with a blade would be good.
Coconut
All right.
oil.
So there's just a couple ingredients here that I want to show you guys first.
Yeah, what do you have here? I see
Okay. All right. So we've got
pitas.
pepitas, or also known as pumpkin seeds. And we have sunflower seeds. We have some raw almonds, some cashews, some whole dates. Make sure you take the seeds out if you don't buy them pitted.
Yeah, what is that one?
And this is the cacao nibs. So it's like chocolate chips, but here's like the package. I thought I'd show people what this looks like. So it's just like intense, so it says intense fudge-like flavor. So it's just pure chocolate, right?
Wow.
And it's just tiny little pieces. And it's good for anything really, like that you would put a chocolate chip in. You just put all of this in. It's so nice when it's all measured out.
Oh, absolutely. You're so fantastic. I mean, you just measured it all out.
I know, I just like it all measured out, right? So then we have a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we've got a cup and a half of shredded coconut, and it can probably be like the big pieces of coconut too, since we're putting it in there. And then we have coconut butter, and you can find the coconut butter in a jar, kind of by like all the other oils and stuff. So it's kind of over by olive oils and so forth. So it's in a solid form. And coconut oil you can also find in a solid form, but I really like it like this, in this liquid.
Yeah, this looks good.
Liquid form, super easy. And again, if they're too dry, you can just like add a little bit. So
Gotta watch my
this
food
is
and
just,
drink
yeah,
We'll find them in the cupboard later.
It doesn't smell good.
it doesn't.
It's not the same. I mean, you know.
It doesn't
like
have a
coconut.
smell.
Right.
Yeah, there's no
That
smell.
wouldn't attract me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last thing we have is some almond milk. All right, almond milk.
Very good for you.
Very good for you. Lots of protein. Delicious.
It is.
Yeah, so that's it. So Rodney, you're on deck with
I know.
the Cuisinart. So we'll see if
we
we
can handle this one.
Let's
Yeah.
see if we can handle this.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness gracious.
I know.
There, you got it. You got it. All right,
it.
perfect.
Okay,
so
so-
all we do is just hit
Push it?
Push out.
2 hands, buddy.
Yeah.
2 hands.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Safety first, yes.
All right,
Now, how long do you do this
just a
for?
couple seconds. That's pretty good.
Oh, what?
Let's look at it and see how it looks. You know, I was going to start off the show and say, oh, what safety tips? Do you-
I would say cut, but yeah, why?
What were we saying about safety again?
I was just going to ask,
Should we?
what kind of safety tips you had for me in the kitchen if you saw like I was doing anything wrong.
I dropped an
Shoulder
earring.
hurt.
What's
I
that?
dropped my earring.
There's an earring in there. We have no hairnet.
No
All
hairnet. I know.
All right, this
I'm
looks
just falling apart. over
This
here.
looks pretty good, but I would give it just one more little pulse.
One more pulse?
One more little pulse, yeah.
Okay, so
I don't think we need that one that's on the
yeah,
floor.
well, I'll just put
Yeah.
my hand right up
All
here.
right, good.
You know, hey.
That
Well,
should
you're
be
the
good.
expert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be good.
That moved.
So this is the one where you can put these in the freezer, and they actually taste really, really good. when they're
Are we
kind
gonna
of
roll these too?
Yeah, we're gonna roll these. This is
looks
like
a
the
little-
fun of the show.
Yeah, no,
Fun of
like
the show.
these look a little juicier.
Yeah.
These are a little juicier,
The
but
juicy ones.
it's gonna be great, and they're gonna taste great, and you're gonna love it. All right.
So as Mike said, these are the juicy balls.
Oh God.
So, now do we just put it? Do you do?
Yeah.
Are we
We're
gonna
gonna
do the same
do
way
the
you did
same
last?
thing. Yeah, let's do this.
Well, let's let you do it.
Well,
Yeah.
we're
What are
just-
you in a hurry for? Hey,
yeah.
No,
There's
I'm
no
not.
hurry. There's no hurry. We got
Very
so much
hurry.
to talk about.
We are.
You're gonna watch me do these ones. Look at so that you have to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah.
Because they're a little
It's
wetter.
a little moist.
Yeah.
That's a
all right.
little. That
So
may be above
I'll.
me.
No, it's not. You
sure?
can do it. You can do it.
Mike, I have every
Oh,
confidence that
all
you'll be
right.
able to.
Yeah. Yeah. So just there we go. I got the easy job. So I wanted to ask you guys, when you're not shooting the public safety videos, what are you doing?
Well,
You go first, Mike.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So I am supervising the 911 center in Greenwood Village, which is a very busy job,
It is?
and I love it.
Oh. How long have you been
I've been
with?
supervising almost 5 years,
Uh-huh.
and I've been with Greenwood Village for almost 13 years now. So, and I've been
Wow.
in dispatch the whole time.
Okay. I'm not doing
We
anything.
kind of talk about people are made for different roles,
Uh-huh.
and actually being an officer is just one of those things where when I look at Rodney and the other patrol guys and ladies, I am always amazed that they can do what they do just because of the, I guess that's what a lot of people don't understand always, is the restraint they have and the composure that they have to have the whole time. I'm just way too emotional, I think. And I couldn't.
Well, you
I
can't
couldn't
be
roll
that
to certain
emotional if you're on
calls.
911.
Yeah.
Also-
It's just a difference because there's a little bit of a distance, and so you have that time, and you're not right there in the moment with somebody in your face or next to you. So it's easy for me to kind of disconnect and know what I'm doing, follow my job, do it the right way. But if I had to roll up on a scene of, I mean, there's those classic kind of calls that nobody wants to go to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how I would handle myself exactly like that, so that's why, like I said,
So you're in the perfect spot.
I am in the perfect spot.
That's great. I
think
So
you could
somebody
do
like
it.
Rodney,
Yeah.
I know I could.
I could do
I'm
it.
just too.
You know what I mean?
And I know you have
I'd
like
react.
kind of a dual role.
I do.
Like
Right. So
with schools and.
currently, what I do is I work at over at Cherry Creek High School. I've been a school resource officer now for almost 7 years. And it's been a really good experience being back at the schools. When I first, when I was in college, my whole purpose of going to college was to be a teacher. So, and I decided that this is kind of like a
Good combo.
different way to kind of approach that. So I actually started my career at Greenwood Village as a 911 operator, technician. I don't know, they called them operators when I was another technician.
Yeah, he was with me for a little while.
Yep. So when I was transitioning out of the 911 center into patrol, Mike had just started, he and Carla, and she's still there too as well. And it was really awesome. We got to know each other really well. So I think that's probably why Mike and I we
Perfect.
mesh well.
You can eat that one.
Yeah. Oh,
So that's because you've been working together for all
Yeah,
these years. You knew
right.
that he was the perfect partner
well,
for the videos.
yeah, I guess you're right.
Seriously.
And it does
Yeah.
really work well. I mean, at the end of the day, as much as I kind of feel maybe less comfortable than Rodney does, it's super fun. And the people that we're touching and the people we're reaching, they get to see kind of a side of the human side of what we're doing. That we are just people, just like everyone else. So it's hugely effective. I love it. So as much as I don't like to watch the videos myself, because I think it's just
I know,
makes
it's
me
hard to
feel-
see.
Yeah,
I
it's
have a
different.
really hard time with that too.
What we're doing is awesome, though, and
Yeah.
I do recognize that part.
Do you think the
I
kids
do.
are going to watch a cooking show?
I hope so.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I think,
that would be fun. Because I think this is too.
is so simple.
Something that
They could do it.
all the kids can do, and it's just a healthy.
Surprise your parents. Make these.
I know, seriously.
They're
Who
easy.
wouldn't want to?
Wouldn't it be awesome?
Who wouldn't want to make fat balls?
Wouldn't want to.
Seriously.
I know.
I mean,
All right.
And these balls you throw in the freezer and
They're good for
They're good
a
balls.
long time.
Yes.
They're good for a long time. Okay,
They
so
smell
we
good.
are going to wash our hands and get ready for the last pumpkin ball.
Oh,
There we go.
pumpkin pet ball.
That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, all right.
Definitely.
Stay tuned.
Okay, our final version, pumpkin. So, did you guys have any pumpkin pie last week?
Just a little bit. I'm not a big pumpkin pie fan.
No?
I actually do like pumpkin pie, but I
You didn't have any?
had
Didn't have
too
any?
much stuffing and
I know, I didn't.
potatoes and macaroni and cheese and turkey and
Yeah.
rolls.
That's what it is.
I had no room.
Yeah. All right. So these pumpkin energy balls, we'll call them, really good. So the base is dates. Again, make sure that you buy the pitted dates or just slice them in half and take the date out or the pit out. I have made that mistake, so you can add those.
No.
It's just a small mistake. I'm like,
Where's the energy come from?
Well, the energy comes from the nuts, it comes from the dates, it comes from the chia seeds. So we got chia seeds here with a little bit of salt. If you want to add that.
Chia seeds as well.
Chia seeds, yeah. Got like a tablespoon of chia seeds.
They're like chia.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Get stuck
And we
in
got
cheese.
some oats.
Okay.
Again, like this Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oats.
Gotcha. Yes.
Just basic oats.
Just gluten free. We love
good.
you people.
Yeah, yeah,
We love you.
yeah.
And remember you.
And then we have pecans. You can toast the pecans if you like toasted
First?
pecan. Yeah, if you want to.
How do
but
you do that?
We just put them in the oven, like 350 for about 10 minutes, and then they're toasted, and they kind of add like a nice little texture. But I didn't do that today because I'm showing everybody how easy this is.
That's right.
This is super, super simple.
It's so simple.
Pecans.
Even we can do it.
If we can do it, anybody can do it. Seriously.
Yeah, that's right.
Gosh.
Then this is pumpkin pie spice, or you can do, your nutmeg and cinnamon and, make your own. So all the recipes are always online at greenwoodvillage.com. And I'll have both variations.
Was that a plug?
There you go.
That was a little plug, yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Good job.
just a little. And then we have some vanilla. There we go.
Keep Mike away from that vanilla.
Oh, speaking of vanilla, because Mike mentioned vanilla has alcohol, we just had to look that up. What was it? 30%?
33%.
33% alcohol in vanilla? Who knew?
For a
That's-
Lock it up,
6-year-old.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, for a 6-year-old.
Keep that one hidden.
Under
Yeah.
the sink, boy, Mike, I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, I never would have thought. Okay, so the last thing is just like
I was glad I
pure
was here to
pump.
show everybody something.
What's that?
I was glad I was here to show everybody something. You
Yeah.
learned something, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we learned from you. So the last thing is just pumpkin, and it's like pure pumpkin from a can, and just make sure you don't get pumpkin pie filling. It's
No.
just pure pumpkin.
How do you get that? Any idea? What kind of pumpkin is it from? What do they do?
Well, they just like scoop it out.
Is it like spaghetti squash where you
Yeah,
just...
exactly like that. Yeah,
I just wonder where they got it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so you're
So we're gonna
you're
do
up,
this
Rodney.
again. Now I promise you, safety first.
Safety first.
I will not lose the top.
I got faith in you, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how long are we gonna blend it for?
Well, this has the dates. So it might take a little bit longer. Yeah.
It looks good.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Oh, let's see how
Shall
that
we
looks.
look and see how
yeah,
it
we'll-
looks?
Yeah, let's look. It looks good.
What do you think?
I think it could go because I see like a big piece of date here. See
Oh,
how like
yes.
there's a big piece of
There's
date.
a big date, and so
Yeah.
you don't want to.
We don't want the big piece
You
of
don't
date.
want a big date in your protein balls.
No. The other thing I was thinking that these might be really, really good with, put that back on,
Okay.
with some chocolate chips.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Because I like, pumpkin bread with chocolate chips. It's good.
Well, those are pretty bitter.
Yeah.
It tastes good when it's all mixed together.
Yeah. All right.
He's really getting after it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
sounds
this
like
is,
he's
yeah.
the Cuisinart Sonatas is done.
Yeah. I think it looks good.
Any more dates? Doesn't look like it, huh?
Yeah, I
like
think it'll
they're
be
all-
good.
Well,
So our
all
last,
chopped Our last venture in rolling balls.
you guys are getting good at this. You're gonna go home tonight and you're gonna say to your families, let's make it. I'm so good at it.
Absolutely.
And
actually, I think my kids would love these.
yeah, here.
I think
Look at this.
Oh, we got a new tool.
We got a new tool.
I like tools.
this is called a scooper.
Scooper. So these also you can keep in the fridge.
Can you freeze these balls?
Yep, you can.
These ones are not rolling together as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Mine
Mike.
was good. Mine was perfect.
I had a perfect round ball. Mike's is a little lopsided there.
it just kind of fell apart.
Oh, I think you had some extra
Yeah.
dates in there.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
My goodness, Mike, your ball had a lot of dates in it.
Yeah, don't get yours so close to mine either.
Yeah. So do you guys have any good plans over the holidays? You stay in town?
I do stay in town. We have just family tradition stuff that we go to my brother's house and we just celebrate it there. So it's actually just a really good time.
Are
We're
you,
doing the same thing.
are you native?
Yes, I'm from Colorado. I've been here my entire life. My parents were on vacation when I was born. So when I was born,
They were on vacation?
they were on vacation
Oh my gosh,
when I was
where?
born. So they were on their way back from California.
Oh my
And I was
gosh.
born in Raton, New Mexico, which is just
Oh
on
my
the border
God.
of Colorado. And
Yes.
They're driving?
They were driving.
Nice.
And I'm like,
How
really?
fun for your mom.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm sure.
could you
Really
have
fun.
found a better place to please, like pull over? But
So that's
the
on your birth
alternative was-
certificate?
Yes, so the alternative was
Raton.
Trinidad, Colorado. So I'm like, thank God it's
Yeah.
there. Now, if you notice,
Yeah.
I mean, these
Your
balls
hands?
kind of sting your hands.
Yeah, that's the same. Mine
That's-
looks your color too.
Yeah. A little bit of the pumpkin.
Yeah, so it's all
Yeah.
the pumpkin.
Orange palms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fortunately, it's not the turmeric. We had the turmeric last time, and that
Right.
really stains your hands orange. So, okay, that one went really, really quick.
That did. That was.
Yeah, and not as messy for sure.
Yeah, but now,
Yeah.
is there enough to scoop out to taste it? I don't know if
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
to
we're
eat the
gonna-
whole thing, but if I can
Here's
just...
a little one.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Do you want to just? You don't want to eat one of the little balls?
No, just a little.
No, you have to try.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay. Which one do you want to try, Rodney?
I tried the coconut one last month.
Pretty good,
The
actually.
coconut was really
I
good.
mean, separately,
big
I would
fan.
not have eaten. Like, I don't know if the last time I had a date,
Yeah.
but that's awesome. Together.
So do you know like most of the bars, like a Lara bar and some of like the more natural bars that
Is that what
will
they're
just
using?
the RX bars will have
Yeah.
dates that will be the main ingredient in some of those bars
Sweet.
because
Yeah,
it's,
you know what
it's
I'm at, right.
sweet and
wanna
holds
have-
everything together. You can eat the whole thing.
should-
You're gonna have to eat one.
Here, I will share my ball with you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And tell our audience which your favorite is.
That one is actually really good.
It's
Well-
really, really good.
Let's have at it.
We're like rationing it.
Because Mike
gotta
is
save
not
it.
being
Alright.
nice and he's being stingy with his balls.
I just, that one's better than this one. The peanut butter one, I think, right?
If you like peanut butter, I love peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Or almond butter.
And these balls really do. They're made from energy, right? So they're energy balls.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you can use these for anything.
So would you guys make them? Would you make them again?
Absolutely.
No.
And it's so easy to make too.
Yeah. There's
I mean,
nothing.
it's real easy.
And when you think about like all of those energy bars that you can buy or, Cliff bars or whatever, they're super expensive. It's like $2
Well,
Like how,
or more.
yeah, what do
how
you
much
think it
would you
was
save
with
like
this?
for if I want to go out and make the peanut butter balls?
I would.
Yeah.
How much would you say that would cost on average?
Like for every, I don't know, less than $5.
I mean, less than
See,
$5.
that's-
Look at that,
Yeah.
and that's like the cost of 2 energy bars, I would think, or
Yeah.
maybe 1.5.
And no preservatives.
Yeah.
And
All
no
good stuff.
preservative. It's all good stuff. You know what's in it,
Yeah.
and it's simple. You made it simple.
That would
Alright.
get me through a shift.
Yeah.
Totally would.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, you guys are awesome guests.
Well, thank you
you
for-
so
yeah,
much
no,
for
thank you.
thank you
Letting
for
us come out
coming
and-
and
And taste your fat balls. They're really good.
These are amazing.
They
I
are.
have them anytime.
And I hope everybody who's watching will check out your great work, Public Safety Brothers. and,
Absolutely.
you guys have been doing some amazing things. Is there anything that we should look forward to? Do you have a
We have a couple
Christmas
of-
holiday episode
We will
coming
do
up?
something coming up for Christmas that's coming up soon. So hopefully we'll get that all taken care of. It's just time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And once we get it all taken care of, it doesn't take very long. We just gotta put our minds to it. But yes,
Yeah.
there will be a holiday one coming up soon.
Okay,
Awesome.
awesome.
Look for 'em.
Well, that'll be great. Well, thank
excited.
you again.
Thanks again. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
And thanks for everybody for watching and
Tune in again.
tune in
You
again.
have to. Watch
Yeah.
Kristen. She knows what's going on.
From Mike, Rodney,
know
myself,
what she's
Greenwood Village. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in 2019.
Happy
Be
holidays.
safe.